How's everybody doing? One thing I've always hated was conversations with people that were completely one-sided. Their opinion is all that matters, and yet when you have something to say, they pretty much either ignore it or talk over you. I have noticed this primarily with people that claim to be spiritual, that are religious, that will talk all day long about their beliefs, but as soon as you talk about yours, they either shoot them down or just flat out don't want to hear it. I've known several people like that. As a matter of fact, I used to talk to one guy. This was around the time I left the organization. And he would talk about his religious beliefs quite often. As soon as I brought anything up from my end, I would hear, I don't want to talk about it. It pisses me off. You're the one who brought it up. Either that, I've known several people that go on about their beliefs. When you start talking about it, they walk away, shoot it down. They don't want to hear it. And I have noticed one thing. There is a difference between a spiritual person and a religious person. A spiritual person is quite open-minded. They will listen without shooting down anybody's religious beliefs. Basically now, that spiritual person not only knows what he knows what you know. He may talk about his beliefs, he may not. And I think we've all dealt with religious zealots. This has started more arguments, more wars, more issues than any other book in history. You know, people come across like being real buttheads, and I'm not even going to use Darrow as an example. I think by this point we all realize that Darrow definitely has mental health issues, but there are some people in the YouTube community that come across as bad as Darrow does. Unfortunately, people take it personal if you do outside research outside of the Bible. What they're not realizing is the Bible is an incomplete puzzle. Do you want to know who has the truth? Do you want to know who has it right? Do you want to know what organization, what individuals have mastered this? Absolutely nobody, because it is incomplete. If you look back about 5 or 6 centuries, who was it who decided what books went in, what books were taken out? And who qualified them to do so? And the reason that some books were taken out was because they would not have been able to yield the religious power that they did for so long if all the books were left in. I mean, we've all seen mysteries. Some people read them quite frequently. If you read a mystery, a whodunit, as you're going through the book, nothing is secret. All the clues throughout the chapters are laid out. And some people are actually very good at seeing that, picking up on it, and figuring it out before they get to the end. Nothing is kept secret. It's all there. So, some people prefer to wait till the end to find out who done it. Other people already have it well figured out. But if you took that same mystery, if you cut out a paragraph here, a paragraph there, a chapter here, then when you got to the end, it would make no sense. It would be pretty disappointing. And unfortunately, the Bible is pretty much the same. Any organization or anyone who is Bible literate can cherry-pick scriptures and put down someone else's beliefs. A Jehovah's Witness who's well-read in the Bible could shoot down a Baptist pretty easily. Any Baptist who is well-read in the Bible could also shoot down a Jehovah's Witness pretty easy. Unfortunately, it's not all there. It's easy to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and that's all it is. So the only way to find out what happened in the Bible is research. Either read the books that were taken out or do outside research. And unfortunately, there are some people in this community that have a problem with that, which that's not the issue itself. But rather than shoot down the information or try and prove the information wrong, what do? They go after the personalities. I know several people that do a great deal of research outside of the Bible, and they are highly intelligent. And what happens? You got people in this community that won't not only go after their information, but they'll go after them personally. And to me, when you go after them, video after video after video after video, to me, you lose your credibility. I mean, let's face it, we've all had issues on YouTube with other people. I had an issue with somebody several months ago for sticking his nose before he even knew what was going on. I actually had somebody comment on that video that said that this person was entitled to his opinion, and in the same paragraph told me that I should keep mine to myself. That made no sense. A little bit too one-sided. And unfortunately, there's been a number of YouTubers. There was another YouTuber some months ago that went after one couple and said that he had a problem with them. Yes, I'm sure they lost a lot of sleep over it. Unfortunately, too many people take this too personal. When you voice your opinion about it, the attacks start. And there's a lot of people in this community that do that. This is why I stay off of religious subjects. I don't want to get into a religious debate with anybody and this is also a lot of reasons why I avoid channels that are religious based. The last thing I want in this time of my life is a Bible pusher telling me what I need to do to get saved. I've already been through that. I don't need it. This is one person that will not only ever step foot in a church again, but I will never belong to any religious organization again. Because to be honest with you, not one religious organization on this planet has it right. And that is by no accident. That was done intentionally. There's a lot of people that do research outside of the Bible that are coming up with a lot of good information. Do they have it right? They may not. In a lot of cases, it's still speculation. There's still more research to be done. But in all honesty, guys, just remember, for anybody who takes this to heart, this book can also be used by the darker forces that rule this planet. Just some things to keep in mind, guys. But before anybody uploads a video that has issues with anybody, if you have a difference of opinion, upload a video. But there is no point in going after personalities because of it. Anyways, guys, I'd appreciate your comments below. I will talk to you soon. You have a good day.